We're here, I take that off, and Ethan's kind of up, and then I'm going to drop my level a little bit. My left hand, in this case my rear hand is going to come over, and then I'm going to drive into Ethan here, right? I'm going to try to pick this up. There's a lot of different ways, right? If I'm here, and let's say he keeps it, keep it heavy, like I can't turn it, you can bring it like an over tie. Here, step, oh, come on, I'm not that strong.
Yeah, that was actually pretty quick.
So we're here, take it off. You see how I'm dropping? I'm keeping my head and his arm between my shoulder. You see my shoulder behind here? And I want to drop. I don't want to do that. I'll get guillotined, right? So I'm here, and then I'm picking up, right? So you see I'm here, right? So I want to wrap almost like a foot lock here. When they pull onto you, you can do a couple different things. I can go and wrap again, right? And start to pull and circle him down. If you can't get a good purchase on the back of their head, I drop behind. So I'm going to be here, I'm going to drop. You see how his knee turns? Here, and I'm going to start circling down, right here. And I'm shelving his leg. So you see I'm not letting go. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop, and I'm going to start walking down. Boom, pick it up, drop it in, pull right here. Now, if he stays like this, you can drop in behind to the knee, right? Wrap the legs, and now you're ready to start passing, right? If he doesn't go, here, right? You can just let go and cover to the back. So you may only have a second here as I go, right? Because he's gonna try to pull this leg. So if you see, let's turn this way. I have this leg shelved, and I'm trying to hold this knee. And if he pulls me, that's fine, because he's gonna pull me right. He's gonna slingshot me. Comes over, I drop in, up, even here. Now you can come in, you can start stepping on the foot so he can't just run, right? And then you come. We're here, I drop, I pick up at the heel, right? And now you can go right here. Right? And if you want something that's a little more secure, if he drops right away, right? You see how I shelf his leg and I lock it in. You okay?
Yeah.
Right? So I'm here. Ethan wants to go and pull this leg out. It's really hard. You hold here, right? And then from here, you're going to drop it and cover to the other leg. Go your left arm here, pull, right? And rotate through the pass. If I'm in a half guard, let's say, or in a passing situation, Ethan's here and he wants to knee cut me, right? So he's going to bring his knee cut right into here, right? So just as a quick note, especially with the gi, but even without the gi, I want to keep this elbow wedged into this space. I don't want to be here because he can pull that up and he can take my elbow off the ground, which is not what I want, okay? And now this knee is going to bump me forward. And then from here, what I want to do is I want to get up on my knees, right? I'm going to keep this leg. Now I don't want to be too far like this because he can actually pull my arm here. So if he pulls and then sits back, go back to your left hip. Yes, my arm is going to be in a little bit of danger, right? They're driving, I'll actually kind of curl up into them. But then the key thing is that I want to bump their butt here. Now, if I can get to the far leg, right, I'll go to the far leg. I'll take my left hand, come up here, right? Now, what you want to do here is, if you can get to this knee, you might be able to go to the double, but instead, more often than not, what you're going to do is you're going to take your left hand, the one that's in between his legs here, right? And you're going to lift up your leg and then shelf his leg here, right? So now when Ethan tries to run, it's really hard. Now I can, here, look, one, pick up that shin here. And what I don't want is I don't want him to rotate his body over. So I'm going to use my ear to kind of push against his hip. And I want to lock his leg up here. Right? Now from here, I can switch back to his leg. Now keep it leg up. Keep that leg up if you want. Right? That's fine. Now I can build up into him. No, keep your leg up. Would you put your leg back down? No. Right? Now I can come up. Now I can start building up into him. Come up. right? I'm gonna turn my knee a little bit, pick this up and slide it in my hip. Here. And now you can start to like pull them back, right? And break their hip down. And then here, turn, get that, build that base up. Now in this case, his leg is near me, so I might run, right? Keep my shoulder weight down. I don't want to put my elbow out, right? That would be bad. Now the other thing is that he might backstep on me. In this case, right? So that's the big fear. Go back. All right, now go all the way back. So I'm always ready or prepared for that backstep, right? And so if I feel like he's gonna backstep, I'm gonna weave my leg behind his, right? So he's not gonna be able to track. So if he goes back, I'm gonna go back with him, right? And you see how I hook his leg, so it's back to like a shin on shin. So if we're here and he like kind of backs here, right? Come on. If his leg is near, I'm gonna come up, 1, 2. If he steps his leg up, right, so that I can't get it or it's too far away, I'm gonna do that one, right? Here, collect it, come back on top, right? And now we're gonna keep rotating out to the side. Take it back. Okay. So now, since I've already built up my base on my right side, I'm gonna come up, right? So he's gonna do a couple different things here. So he can either put his weight into me, right? Right, we're gonna get into this almost like a dogfight position, right? He's got this whizzer, so keep some good weight onto me. Yes, okay? So whenever I feel like I can't go into him, I'm gonna do a limp arm out. And so all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my hand on the floor, I'm gonna look this way, and now I'm gonna take his back. Now, if I'm still on my side, we're gonna do some different stuff. I might rotate here, pull his hips onto me, and make him roll through. And we're in here. Go ahead, keep your whizzer. He's got a little bit of a shin whizzer right now, so he's holding his own leg, right? So from here, what I want to do, so I can still do the first thing. I can still start hipping down, shelving. Right? Now usually from here, if I'm stuck on my shoulder, they like to drive into me, right? They've over-committed to the top, so I'll switch my hook, or my, to like a seatbelt underhook. And now more often than not, they're gonna whizzer hard, right? They're gonna whizzer hard. Yes, but see how you took your weight off? So now I can get up to my weight, to my knees. Now from here, this arm, my underhook arm, is what I like to do is I like to bring it down and then try to drive into that other far hook to the leg here. And even if I don't get it, I can still drive his hips down. So here, so stay strong here because you will be like this, right? And I'll drive my hip and I'll come to this side. Okay, keep your whizzer tight. Yes. So here, then I'm going to start driving. If we get to here, right? Here, I'm going to cover. Sometimes you can get to the other foot. Here, going to the knees. Now, if I can reach that other foot, great. I'll start to drive. You can't step out, come back up. But let's say he steps up on that. Step up on that. So I can't get it. And you drive and step up on your foot. Yes. So here, there's no way I'm going to, because he's got a post out. Right? And he's got his weight into me. That's when I'm going to limp arm out and go to his back. Right? So just because there's a whizzer doesn't mean that you can't get to the back. Right? You just have to limp arm. Now whether you have this arm here or you're at the traditional kind of a seatbelt type of underhook around the waist, the key to the seatbelt or the limp arm is not going straight. Right? So you can see like he's got his leg in the way, and his arms are kind of connected here. So what I want is this. And the other thing is, I'm taking my arm, and I'm kind of painting the back of the mat with it like this. So if we're here, right? Now, if he can, let's say he connects his hands. Connect your hands. Right? Now, step up on your leg. Right? So it's hard to do it, right? It's hard to see how he took his hand out to put his leg up. So put your leg up. Right? Now, see how his arm is, his right arm is not connected, right? He's no longer holding his hands, is what I'm trying to say, right? So now this is where you limp arm. Okay, and now you've got, it's probably not going to happen. So I don't limp arm when I see that he's connected his hands. But then guys, look, if I'm here, look at his head. So in order to connect his hands, his head comes low. It's really hard for him to keep his head up because his hands are connected. All right, so you can try to drive him, But what I like to do is I like to come over like that, all right? So keep your whizzer, nice strong whizzer, connect your hands, right? So if he's connected, you can either come behind, underneath, right, here. And then what you want to do here, oh, come on, stay straight, all right, you see, even if you put your hand out, put your arm out, yes. So if he puts his hand out here, we have guillotines, right? I can just come right back down into the guillotine. It's a try.